We are interested in what effect new media has on race relations in the U.S. We have used YouTube as an example of such media and looked at a broad spectrum of videos on various races, peoples, and points of view. What we found is that new media is dichotomous in nature. On one hand, YouTube has the power to give all people an equal voice. This allows people of all colors, races, and religions to speak out on issues, form points of view, and express opinions.
On the pervasive media, a few members of the controlling class create messages and propaganda to suit their agendas. But new media outlets such as YouTube allow all people to have a voice. The emergence of free and open rhetoric has allowed people of all races, agendas, and ideals to have a legitimized voice. This is evident in videos that enable conversation about understanding differences among races that wouldn't normally be allowed by the dominant discourse's coercive power in the general media. All people and views are granted equal voice.
However, this equality of voice allows the opportunity for a ranting, eccentric anti-Semite or racist to sound just as credible as a respected diplomat or civil rights activist.
Because of YouTube's ability to level the playing field and that all videos are given the same form of display and thus the same credibility, respected yet eccentric media personalities such as Ann Coulter can speak on anti-Semitism and racism, while at the same time radical racist and hate group members seem to have equal validity. Simultaneously, respected diplomats, politicians, and civil rights activists are perceived to have equal credibility as the hate groups above, and thus the same effect on the common person's opinion.
This allows YouTube to be both a divisive and unifying voice in society simultaneously. Furthermore, YouTube is in many ways an engine for diversity in that people can speak out freely from all walks of life, rather than traditional media, which is dominated by the white aristocratic socialites who mold the media to their likings.
As we know, the mass media of today controls the majority of information that we receive. YouTube gives a voice to the everyday person. Anyone who has a message they would like to put out there is given that ability with YouTube. People from every race and social standing can access this medium and use it in whatever manner they choose. This is a very empowering tool and has greatly affected modern racial discourse.
But in contrast to these examples and our experience as a whole, videos on YouTube, whether through the dominant discourse or the mouth of minorities, seems to mirror the pervasive attitudes towards race in the mainstream media and in many ways speaks to what you may call the white controlling class's agenda.
As an example of this pervasive effect, we have witnessed many racially motivated self-hate videos as well as minority self-perpetuations of the mainstream media stereotypes of non-whites. This illustrates mainstream media's ability to influence even open forums and the way in which it controls the pervasive thoughts of racial discourse in this country.